Welcome! I'm back here on YouTube because I want to talk a little bit about Netflix headassery lately. It pisses me off quite a little bit. And honestly, I'm not even a fan of The Witcher, for example. It still feels really bad. I'm extremely tired today. I didn't really sleep. So this is going to be extremely interesting. I don't know how passionate I'm going to get. I'm going to fumble a lot, so please bear with me. So, lately I've seen Netflix doing their thing again. Let me put my microphone a little bit, just a little bit closer. And honestly, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. It's so annoying, man. It is so annoying. They're so self-righteous, and they're just goddamn clowns. It's annoying. I want to start with The Witcher. This article is really long. I read more or less the first half. Well, let's get to it. I will probably pause a lot because I wanted to drink. It is quite hot today. Okay, The Witcher produces dark plot simplification for Western audiences and writers. This here is a massive red flag. This is incredible, and I think I will say it now. I think this is just an excuse for just another problem in the making of this series. So let's get to it. Of the recurring critiques aimed at Netflix The Witcher, this is from... What the hell is wrong with me? Redanian Intelligence. Yeah, there's no way I could read that in the URL. One of the recurring critiques aimed at Netflix The Witcher, that the show starring Henry Cavill in Shaladra, okay, and Free Allen simplified some complex and interesting things from Andrew Sapkowski. I don't know Polish, I'm going to mess this name a lot, so please understand. And Sapkowski's books, and as a result, a lot of the book-reading viewers felt that some of those aspects of the story were simplified too much, which it appears to be the case. Okay, they just flat out admit it. That's why I believe it's just an excuse for something even bigger than this. Now that Season 3 has come and gone, the fandom was struck with a new, albeit smaller, wave of changes from the source material, and with it a new wave of questions. An interview conducted and published by Polish for... unpublished in Polish for Wyborska. Once again, I'm going to butcher all these names. Please bear with me. Executive producer Tomek Baginski, that is his name, had a lot of interesting things to say about Season 3. During the interview, Baginski was asked about one of the season's most controversial changes from the source material, and we've translated his response here. Regarding the full interview, I'm not gonna do it, I don't know Polish. Simplification of Polish context for American writers and audiences. It's painful for us, and for me too. I just don't believe you. I just don't believe you. Doesn't make no sense to me. One of the things Baginski pointed out was that sometimes there can be a difference in understanding Sapkowski's writing and his themes and historical analogies, since he borrowed a lot from Polish history. I understand that, but people from all over the world read these books and like them. What's the fucking problem? We'll say it. I will mention it too. Baginski tells that sometimes he had to explain some of the Polish context and political nuance to American production team members, because a lot of that nuance is easily understandable to Polish readers, but not so much to American writers, because Americans and Poles have different historical and political upbringing. You said the same twice here, but okay. Americans are too dumb, they cannot understand that other countries and cultures exist. Which, to be fair, it's not that far from the truth sometimes. But holy shit, people from America still read these books and like them. Interviewer. Some writers have changed. It's also a normal process, but you've seen for this season who works fine, both in terms of consistency with the showrunner's vision. That is a huge red flag and I don't like it. And the vision of the world from the books. who feels the Witcher better. From a misunderstanding of the source material comes the approach that we know how to do it better. What? What is this structure? I don't understand. Some people criticize the show for making up weird plots that change what worked well in the books. Fair point! Baginski, but when you start discussing it, it usually turns out that screenwriters thought the solution out, that it's not completely crazy. Screenwriters? Yeah, not exactly the best example of intelligence, or I don't want to say honesty, but I'm going to say honesty, because that's the best term I can come up with right now. So yeah, I don't know if I want to believe what a goddamn Netflix screenwriter wants to tell me about the show, okay? It's no secret that we often disagree. As expected. Things are greater in the discussion. Michel Niwere, I'm trying, man. I'm just trying here. With our tester, does a great job. He checks. Yeah, that is some sort of variation of Michael, I guess. It's a great job. He checks what fits the world from books. Sometimes we get such a long list of things from him because in many places went in a different direction. Yeah, you shouldn't go in different directions in many places. I understand that you sometimes have to deviate. Okay? That is fair. To a certain extent. There's a reason for it every time. Bullshit. Bullshit. Excuses. I just don't believe you. Sometimes the changes are the result of production chaos because, for example, an actor fell ill and his plot needs to be edited and rewritten within a few hours so that it can be shot the next day. Tight deadlines. I can understand. I can understand, okay? I'm not going to be an absolute demon here, even if I could, and it would be fair to some extent. But that is understandable, okay? That is understandable. Oh, fuck, where was I? Because this is not a plot for which the whole production machine will stop, there are a lot of understandable reasons why controversial decisions are made, but the viewer does not have this context. Sometimes it hurts because something was better in the book. Yeah, I agree with this guy, but it still feels a little bit like a cope. It still feels a little bit like an excuse. I don't know. We both see political events differently because of our history and experiences. We see more nuances. Holy shit, is your culture in history. It only makes sense! This is the question of the recipient's sensitivity. I often point this out to others in the production team, such as how they simplify politics in the plot. Huge red flag. Again. Yeah, once again. And we see more nuances, especially in the context of what is happening beyond our eastern border. That sounds a lot like we have the correct opinions. Another red flag. We can recognize this gray area where various influences and powers flow. It is more understandable and transparent for to us. Excuse me. For example, that this person is good and this one is bad, but also a little good. And here it's rather grey, and we understand why this good hero does some unpleasant things. We catch it in 3 seconds. You're clowning on Americans right now. You're just clowning on Americans. Yes, American productions lately have been extremely dumb. Extremely black and white, or extremely, yeah, this is the bad guy, but he was actually good. So I might understand that point of view, but grey morality is not something new. We saw that in Hollywood not that long ago. I had the same perceptual blog when I presented Hardcore 44, and my variation on the Warsaw Uprising. About years ago, and tried to explain there was an uprising against Germany, but the Russians were across the river, and on the German side there were also soldiers from Hungary or Ukraine. For Americans it was completely incomprehensible, too complicated, because they grew up in a different historical context, where everything was arranged. America is always good, the rest are the bad guys, and there are no complications. I don't entirely disagree with this. You can blame The American education system. We can see that all around lately. When a series is made for a huge mass of viewers with different experiences from different parts of the world, and a large part of them are Americans, these amplifications not only make sense, they are necessary. Absolutely disagree with this. It is painful for us, and for me too, but the higher level of nuance and complexity will have a smaller range, it won't reach people. Sometimes it may go too far. We have to make these decisions and accept them. This is bullshit. This is complete bullshit. Because you're trying to say that Americans can only enjoy fiction made from American point of view. That is not true. That is not true at all. Have you seen how popular both anime and manga is in the US right now? It makes no goddamn sense. And some of them are extremely Japanese. You could say, well, My Hero Academia, yeah, there's, I don't know, superheroes, okay? But there are many fans of Rurouni Kenshin. That's put on a extremely specific Japanese historical context. The Major Restoration, holy shit. Brain, please. And people still understand that. It's not a big of a deal. If you properly explain the context to the viewer or the reader, they will understand. Do not clown on your fucking customers. Why is that so fucking difficult to grasp today? God damn! Holy shit, we're not even half this one. Miyazuki further talked about dividing American writers and the meanings in Sapowski's books in another part of the interview. Speaking about the Elder Ring, I hope that's right, saying in the premiere episode of the Witcher Season 3. Yes, I want to read that one. I like that you took that book dialogue when Gerald chose Siri, the Rosebush, and rewrote it so that Jennifer is also involved. Yeah, that sounds Gucci, right? Who had to be here due to the events of Season 2. In the series, she takes part of the burden of explaining Alarin's history, symbolism, and what neutrality is all about. Father says something, mother says something, you can see that they are a family. It worked out. But when Gerald says that you won't get a momentum for neutrality, but you will get your life, it starts the words from the book for me. And I was wondering why, even taking something word from the book, the writers are still looking for a way to change it, and as a result, waking it? It happens. The decision is made after heated arguments and exchanges of comments. And finally, the showrunner makes the decision, so then you'll stick to one direction. We portray Albrand's story directly as a commentary on the Warsaw Uprising, the hecatomb of young people who followed a certain ideal, and this also required an explanation as to why it had this meaning and no other. It's one of those stories, thanks to which Gerald could also change a bit or something. We didn't want him to be the guy who knows everything, always answers correctly and gets to the point. This works well in Andrew Sapowski's books, but here we have a genre series for a wide audience, where the so-called character arc, or the mental journey of the hero, must be found, even if it was not originally there. Characters have to evolve, change, so sometimes they can be wrong. You speak a lot about the hero's journey here, and that thing is out the fucking window in American productions. Okay? Far too many times you have perfect characters with no fucking flaws. And I'm sick of it. How The Witcher has simplified the book's politics in Season 3. Season 3 of The Witcher is in many ways a much more faithful adaptation of the novels than the previous season. This is probably because the novel theme of content is so much more eventful than Ballad of Elves, which Season 2 adapt very loosely. Even so, there were some notable and rather large changes to the plot in Season 3, and most of them had to do with politics and the storyline of Jennifer of Bengerberg. And that right there is the core problem of this fucking thing, okay? I will read this and I will give my idea of this bullshit. In the behind the scenes feature, The Witcher making Season 3, which is available on Netflix, Baginski addressed the simplification. In the books, it's a little bit more politically complex, and we decided to simplify it a little bit and put it all on Jennifer. So Jennifer is the main force behind calling for the conclave. I will finish this first. But this is driving me fucking nuts already. For those who haven't read the books, we'll describe the exchange briefly. The books, Blood of Elves and Dame of Contempt, spend many pages carefully laying the groundwork for the epic climax of the Conclave of Mages at the Isle of Thanedd. In the books, the Conclave was organized by the mage Bilgefortz of Roggeveen. There, Bilgefortz was the hero of Southern, who led the mages to victory in the Battle of Southern Hill. A victory would then paved the way to the retreat of Nilfgaardian forces from the Northern Kingdoms, and the end of the First Nilfgaardian War. In the show, it's not Bilgefortz, but Jennifer who saves the day at Southern Hill. But it is mentioned briefly in Season 2 that Bilgefortz will get that title because of politics, and it is Jennifer too who organizes the conclave in the show. That's the fucking problem right there. You went out of your way to woman strong. We have the correct politics, and you fucked up because you're deviating from the source material. That's going to be a fucking mess, and it is. And you're just admitting to it because my woman. Fuck off. Fuck off. God damn it. I'm going to skip a little bit here. I think there was another paragraph that was pretty good. Yeah, there's probably some more places of my woman is strong, but I don't care anymore, honestly. What's to the end, I think. Why is it that every single time that you deviate from the source material, I'm reading a female's name? Makes you think a little bit. I wonder why. Bitches. No, maybe it was not. Unlucky. Quite unlucky. But yeah, holy shit, every single fucking time. Yeah, man, but woman. Ooh, woman strong. Woman. Yeah, woman good. Come on, man, come on. We're so fucking tired of this political bullshit. God damn it, man. God fucking damn it. It's just too annoying, man. It's just too annoying. It's always the fucking same bullshit. I'm so tired. And on the same note, we have a tweet here from Culture Crave. Andrzej Sapkowski confirms he's writing a new book in the Witcher series. The first in 10 years. It may take a year, but no longer. I'm gonna be fair here. I don't know if this is just like when we had that fantastic movie called Dragon Ball Evolution. Holy shit. That took Akira Toriyama out of retirement. I'm pretty sure it was not the sole reason, but it played a role in that. And yeah, I don't know, maybe even good old Andrew doesn't like what the fuck they're doing with his books, and I completely understand. I completely understand. Take a little drink here. Since I'm going to change course a little bit. I'm not dying as much as I expected from the hit. That is pretty good. Also, a couple of days ago, it's been more than a week already. We had a fantastic trailer for the new Castlevania. Let me move this a little bit. Okay. Yeah, Castlevania Nocturne. The first look at the new series. It's Revolutionaries vs. Vampires on September 28th. God fucking damn it! This is looking atrocious. This is looking atrocious. I don't like the first Castlevania anime, and this is going to be even worse. I'm not going to play the trailer just in case they come out for my ass. There are a bunch of images down here, so don't worry about it. Cuts and gamers, fans of animation. Yeah, that start is extremely annoying and extremely condescending. It reeks of how do you do, fellow you youngsters? You've been hungering for original and character-driven vampire tales? Yeah, original. I don't like how that sounds. Fear not, Castlevania Nocturne is at last on the horizon. Season 1 of the Season 1. Oh, I didn't read that before. It's going to be multi-season bullshit. Hear me now. Hear me fucking now. Season 1 of the series streams September 28th. And we've got the first look at what to expect. Oh, excuse me. From the newest evolution in the Castlevania franchise, from showrunners Philip Bradley and Kevin Cold. Castlevania Nocturne locates its adventures in a thrilling setting, the atmospheric backdrop of the French Revolution, as the peasant class rises up against the aristocracy. An even darker threat emerges, a cabal of powerful vampires is that right? Intent on taking over the world and blotting out the sun forever. You see, Round of Blood take place during the French Revolution, but not in France. It's still fucking Transylvania. Or Romania, I'm not quite sure. Okay. My geology is kind of fucked up right now. So, let's see. What do we have here? Castlevania let me pull this up a little bit. Castlevania Nocturne delivers elegant animation and surprises our heroes, played by Edward Blummel, Pixie Davis, Cecil Badu, Cindy James Harcourt, and Natasha Kinski. Battle Vicious Monster 5. Why are there counting 5 people here? What? I don't wanna know. Actually, I don't wanna know. Battle Vicious Monster while also facing down their own inner demons. Yeah, annoying. By the terror spread of a vampire messiah, they must be stopped at all costs. The stakes in the Castlevania universe have never been higher. Bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. I pray for you, Rector Belmont. So fucking annoying. Oh yeah, we have the cast there. We're gonna say, yeah. Right here! Shut the fuck up, Netflix. Shut the fuck up. Forever. I think the images are a little bit down there. Okay. Edward Blummel, instructor in the tough young hero, is continuing the family tradition of vampire hunting. Tough young hero who is a sad boy that looks like a fucking twink. I don't like it. I don't like it. In the original games, Richter was always a fantastic character. An absolute beefcake, serious but goofy. This is the polar opposite. So annoying. Dixie Davis as Mariah. Maria? I think it is Maria actually. A natural leader who's going to fucking commit. You know what I'm saying? A natural leader who's fighting inequality. Holy shit! In her country, and also a magic user battling the vampire elite. I'm gonna tell you something. Maria, in Rondo of Blood, is a 12-year-old kid. Also, I don't know, but I don't think Maria is actually French. Let me check it on the wiki. No, it could be. It could be. By the name alone, it could be. Do we have something here? Doesn't say. It doesn't say. She's young, vampire hunters and a distant relative of the Batman clan. Makes sense. She's only 12 years old at the time she makes her first appearance in the series, yet she has already achieved mastery over making spells and spirits for familiars in the force of steel beasts. Maria Renato. Okay, it sounds French. I will give you that. I will give you that. Aristocratic parents. She shouldn't be one of the good guys. What the fuck do you mean? Brooklyn. Nah. Nah. There doesn't seem to be a lot of information here. Appearance now. Maybe trivia? Maria's surname Renard means fox in French. Yeah, it's another French, that's for sure. Well, but we also have Eric. Eric Lecard, that translation completely butchered. Because in Japanese he is Eric Ricardo. That guy is Spanish. It makes sense that he would be called Ricardo. Bullshit, this is bullshit already. Natural leader my ass, okay? Natural leader my ass. Fighting inequality my ass. Stop projecting. Susan Badu as Annette, who used her power and wits to escape vampire enforced enslavement in the Caribbean and now wields magic to stop the impending apocalyptic threat. Who? That is not Annette. That is not fucking Annette. What are you fucking smoking, my guy? That's your OC. If you want to have a new character, please go on. Be my guest. Do not change Annette. What the fuck is wrong with you? So fucking death, this blackwashing bullshit, man. It's extremely racist. It is extremely racist. Why can't you have original black characters? It's not that big of a deal. You know, I'm quite old myself for content creation standards, I'd say. I remember the Blade movies. People like them to this day. But now, these poor people of color cannot have original characters. People won't like them. People won't like them because the writers are fucking dog shit, man. If you created a great story, people wouldn't care about your original characters. They'd be like, they're pretty cool. But they're so fucking retarded that they cannot see that. Holy shit. Sidney James Harcourt as Edward, who left his life as a talented opera singer to aid and accompany Annette. Ah, this is the actual Twinkie Twink. I thought this guy is name. Natasha Kinski as Tara, a mother and mentor to young vampire hunters and magic users has her own share of past trauma to bear. Probably change her entire design too. This one, holy shit. Sam McClernand as Ulrax, who killed Rector's mother years ago, and now must decide where he can stop teaming up with his sworn enemy in order to stop vampire world domination. That doesn't make no fucking sense. Orlox is a bad guy. His design is completely changed too. Orlox doesn't have any reason to pity Richter when he's a kid. He could and he would have killed him in the spot. Okay? Orlox is not a anti-hero. He's a bad guy. Literally a bad guy. He's an usurper of Dracula's power. It makes no goddamn sense what you're trying to sell me here, man. Frankie Potente as Elizabeth Bathrow, aka the One Foretold. She's the queen of vampires and, if all goes as planned, of the entire world. Her character is very loosely based on the various folkloric stories and contested history surrounding a real-life noble woman. I'm gonna tell you something. This woman appears in Round of Blood as a boss. She's supposed to be Dracula's cousin, I think? I don't know if it was cousin or niece. She's just pretty much a background character, and now you tell me, Queen of Vampires, yes, Queen Slay, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I have some images here. We have who? I guess Stir. We have pretty sad boy Richter, annoying. We have literally who? This is a net. I don't know why, but this appears to be a net. Okay. So, Elizabeth Balthrow. Who? I guess it's her again. Who? Fighting who? And you're like, why? Who are these people? Honestly, who the fuck are these people? I love it. I love it. Twitter is doing their thing. Because they're like, oh yes, black vampires. Just what we need. They're the black guys. The black guys, holy shit. Probably a slip. They're the bad guys, I meant. Not because they're black, because they're vampires, okay? I thought that was clear, but once again, I have to be really accurate with my statements. They're like, oh my god, I hope this was one of the good guys. Vampires are the bad guys. They always were. What are you fucking smoking? We have also the gang. We have Sad Boy being sad again. We have who? Being hunted by who? I suppose this is Maria and this is Elizabeth. Makes sense. We have who? Fucking ugly, by the way. We have Maria. We have who? I don't know why. This is supposed to be Orlux. Yes, this guy is supposed to be Orlux. An enemy that was designed based on Count Orlok from Nosferatu is this fella. What the hell? I don't understand.
Your mother took some precious from me, so I will take some precious from you.
So annoying, so weak. So fucking weak. If these people really think that's a bad guy or a vampire, be gone. Be gone. We have shit terror, I suppose. More ice spells because Cypher. We have who? This looks really strange. I really like this thing actually, because in the subtitles I posted that to Twitter some days ago. We have still saying it is an abomination. Yes, I agree. It is. For different reasons, but yes, I agree. It is. We have who? I guess this Orlok's transforming into the big lizard. Doesn't look good. This is definitely Maria, I'm sorry, with Yaku. We have Shenanigans Vampire, I guess. We have who? And things happening. We have Orlok's threatening a pretty boy Richter. And we have Elizabeth again. Which, I'm gonna be real. This vampire woman just looks like a copy-paste of Carmilla. And holy shit, was Carmilla annoying. That happens in Castlevania Turn. In the thick of the French Revolution, members of the so-called lower classes are rising up to fight inequality. I'm pretty sure they were fighting against poverty. Okay. It is the natural order for them to milk a strike with impossible rents and unpayable taxes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for admitting it. Maria, a young leader, laments. Meanwhile, a Richter Belmont senses a far grimmer and greater danger. He's picked up his family's long-held tradition of vampire hunting, a vocation that goes back almost as long as vampire life is back. Otherworlds forever. But he's never seen anything quite like what he's witnessing now. Could the drastic uptake in vampire activity have something to do with the death of his mother? If we're going by round of blood, no. What did you mean? No! And what's up with the rumor news of a supposed vampire messiah? Yeah, the vampire messiah. Okay, so he's not sensing a far grimmer and greater danger. Fucking Dracula in the games kidnapped his girlfriend? Fiancé? I'm gonna say girlfriend. Which was Annette. And it was not the Caribbean black woman, it was a European lady. Bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Once again. Richter joins forces with Maria and an unlikely crew of characters whose toughened exteriors dally their very tragic backstories. Bringing their formidable shifting powers to bear, they seek to prevent the seemingly imminent reign of the vampire messiah. Shape-shifting powers? I mean, yes. Yes, on one hand, vampires are well known, at least in the Castlevania lore, for their shape-shifting abilities. Dracula always has the Cookie Monster. If we've played the Symphony of the Night, we know Bat, Wolf, Mist, it's not unheard of, but I don't know, for the old shape-shifting powers? A really strange thing to say here. Their last-ditch battle to save humanity becomes fraught with existential questions as each vampire hunter is forced to confront their own trouble and deeply human, traumatic past. And as the vampires threaten to leave the world in eternal darkness, there's no time to spare. Plenty of dark drama on display. Picture medical attacks and beautifully animated battles. Beautifully animated? I don't like the animation. It was worked. It was a thing, okay. There was some quality. I don't like it. Blasphemous sunless churches and custom alleyways and blue-black nighttime skies. Plus, of course, the appearance of the iconic Belmont whip. Do you mean vampire killer, bitch? So annoying. So annoying. But I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Yes, vampires are powerful monsters of the night. But who? They have to confront their traumatic past. Why? They're evil. Kill them. It's that easy. Is Castlevania Nocturne based on a video game? No. No, it's not. No, it's not. They just took some characters and some names. And they're adapting their fucking D&D campaign. Again. Fuck. Yes, and then some. It's just a go. The Castlevania anime series is part of the Castlevania galaxy of now iconic video games by the Konami company, including toys, manga, graphic novels, and more. You touched the question. That means no, it's not based on a video game. So fuck you. This is worse than the pachinko machines that Konami obsessed over in the last decade. Is Castlevania Nocturne based on a true story? What the fuck are you smoking? Third, the plot of Castlevania Nocturne takes its cues from the French Revolution, also from an earlier era. In the web of contested history and folklore surrounding the Nigerian noblewoman and alleged serial killer Elizabeth Bathory, 1560 to 1614. This is not more based on a true story than something completely crazy like Gintama. What? Stop it, just stop it. When did the original Castlevania series premiere? I don't care, I don't care. This is bullshit, this is absolute fucking bullshit. What do we have here? Ah yes. Ah yeah, I picked this one out for the cast, but I don't need that. And the Gothic video game, the series ran until 2021, where peace was restored, eventually ended for final season based on the 1989 game Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse. Sure, I will believe your lies. Why not? Of course, as you would expect, some people were, let's say, a little bit uppity about these changes in the casting. Because let's be real, it's not actually a casting. They're 2D anime or anime adjacent characters. They are drawings, for the love of God. So, we have this one here from Bounding into Comics, a beautiful exchange. Netflix Castlevania Nocturne supervising background designer Steve Stark stands by and it's race swapping. Goku playing about something that matters. It's so hypocritical. It's so hypocritical. Even so common that it's almost become cliche. Netflix Castlevania Nocturne supervising background designer Steve Stark has dismissed criticism of Annette's race swapping by encouraging fans unhappy with the change to refrain from tuning in. Don't worry, I will. Let's see what happens. That is a bold move, Colton. Let's see if that pays out. Speaking of Four Animation Studios core, Castlevania animated series produced by the studio themselves, Nocturne is set to bring the events of the 1993 video Castlevania World of Blood to the small screen. Set amidst the 18th century French Revolution, the original game followed Richter Belmont, the direct descendant of the original Castlevania protagonist, Simon Belmont. It is strange that we didn't get Simon. It is impossible for us to get Simon, actually. It's impossible for us to get anything else at this point that maybe a butcher version of Symphony of the Night, Portrait of Ruin, and a made-up story about Galamoth. That's all. Because they killed Dracula for good in the 15th century, instead of 1999. Fucking clowns! They are just fucking clowns, they know nothing, they understand nothing! I'm so sick and tired of this, man! Yeah, original Castlevania protagonist Simon Belmont, as he attempted to live up to his lineage by both rescuing his girlfriend Annette from Dracula's clutches. You're missing a C there, my guy, doesn't matter. And putting the monster back in the grave, not only in the original game, and it is portrayed as a young white woman typical of the game's Transylvanian setting. Yes, this is actually big 90s anime aesthetic. We can see Richter. He is beefy, man, he is beefy. He's really cool. And actually, he needs to be. He does some crazy stunts that no other Belmont does. Maybe except Julius. But to be fair, Julius is the last Belmont. He is supposed to be the strongest, just because every Belmont has to be stronger than the last one. He also destroyed Dracula for good. He has extremely powerful abilities when you think about it, like the Omnia Vanitas. But holy shit, Richter is strong. Don't get me wrong, Richter is an absolute powerhouse still. Grand Cross, man, Hydro Storm, fuck off, those are amazing. They will also keep this appearance as an proper horror in the game's 2007 remake for the PlayStation Portable, Castlevania the Dracula X Chronicles. I played this game a little bit. I don't like it that much. It was okay, but I don't like it as much. Yes. Now she's blonde. That is okay. You could go, yeah, this more quote-unquote realistic and maybe down-to-earth style doesn't mesh well with the colorful designs of the 90s. That is okay. However, it appears that this will not be the case concerning her upcoming appearance in Nocturne. As revealed in its latest trailer, not only will the series feature the franchise's first black vampires, but it will also reswap Annette. Of course, we always have to mention that, but if we whitewashed a black character, they will be, oh, why are you so fucking racist? I don't know, man, why are you? This bullshit goes both ways. How about we don't change fictional characters? If this was live action, I could maybe understand, but they completely changed the character. Fuck off. Yes, this is Annette. These two are supposed to be the same character. That makes no sense to me, man. Further, Harris is not the only thing receiving a shake-up. Yes, that's not my only complaint. They changed completely the character, not because of the design, but because of what she does. According to Netflix, the former damsel in distress will now be portrayed as a sorceress who used her power and wits to escape vampire and force enslavement in the Caribbean, now wields magic to stop the impending apocalyptic threat. You have a dual-wielding sorceress that was supposed to be a damsel in distress. If you want to create a cool character like this, at the bare least, make an original one. At the bare minimum, man. You're not changing it. You're butchering Richter thanks to this. You're fucking over his motivations. So annoying. In response to the public debut of this new incarnation of Annette, started to Twitter to voice his pride in the production's blackwashing of the classic character. The Twittering fan who was excited for the change, the supervising background designer declared, making Castlevania Nocturne was worth it for a vast number of reasons, but seeing so many people react to stuff like this is one of the best. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. You are, you think it's really worth it to make... Okay, let me rephrase. Let me think a little bit. I want to take a sip of my drink while I think. Okay, do you honestly believe that it is a good thing when people clap, right? When people are happy when you completely butcher an established character? That is a huge red flag, both for you and the people you like. I mean, the people you like. The people you're echoing here. They're like, yeah, celebrating about this. Standing on brave, blackwashing. That is not a good thing. That is not a good thing on both sides. We have the tweet here. We get a black vampires and vampire hunters. It's funny. It's funny. I didn't realize, but I mentioned a black vampire hunter already. That being played. He's from the 90s. Also, let's be real here. Castlevania. Medieval and Gothic Europe. Europe, by the way. Europe. Holy shit, I'm so fucking dumb sometimes. Europe. Let's be real. Not a whole lot of black people back then. Not a whole lot of black people nowadays either. There's more. There are a whole lot of them, I'm pretty sure. In response to this tweet, the author of this article, stop inserting, how dare you, took to my personal Twitter account to push back against Stark's portrayal of the situation, asking, "Sir, have you not seen the amount of Castlevania fans filled with an L being reswapped? I haven't seen a lot of people, I have seen some. And holy shit, thank goodness there are some people pushing against this bullshit. Original characters are great, but the swapping of pre-established characters needs to stop, I add. Yes, I completely agree. In turn, the recently wrote us up saying, I've literally seen like a handful of people angry about it, who complain about something that matters. That is a really strange self-report, Steve Stark, my guy. If you really think, let's be real. If you really think this is something that doesn't matter, you're kind of admitting that your whole production doesn't really matter. At that point, holy shit, I agree. I fucking agree, not because of the same reason, but I agree with you. And also, we're trying to be a little bit more... how do I put it? Lenient, okay, with this guy. You're saying that changing a character's race is not important? Then why do you people, yes, why do you people complain when it is whitewashing? I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it's good, but I don't like we didn't change pre-established characters. I don't care what they were and what they turn into. That's bullshit. Why do you think you are better than the original creator? Spoiler alert, you are not. You're a little piece of shit, okay? The strange item proceeded to simply inquire, why can't you respect this as material? Don't watch the show thing, Star counterback. I genuinely don't care if a very small handful of people are angry we made the character black. A really strange admission of culprit here. A really strange admission, not gonna lie. Not a good look. Okay, this is not a good look. And once again, don't watch the show then. That is not really an argument. We weren't going to watch it anyway. I don't think that is a good idea when you are producing some sort of a product in general, okay? A product in general. Do not plan on your customers. Actually, because this is funny, okay? This is so fucking funny, so fucking fantastic. If you're a small handful of people, the only people I've seen liking the anime, the original one, some people are a little bit more lenient with the first two seasons, and I admit, the first two seasons are okay. Only the people that are extremely passionate about this anime, both the original and Nocturne, are fucking tourists. Fucking people that know nothing about Castlevania. They're just like, ooh, it is Netflix, ooh, it's the new thing, ooh, look, so stunning and brave. You people are fucking stupid and I hate you. Okay? I fucking hate you. Because thanks to that room temp IQ takes we keep getting shows that are fucking trash. This is dog shit. I'm calling it now. Castlevania Nocturne, dog shit. Why? Because Castlevania Original was dog shit. Even if the first two seasons were okay, they were watchable. Even if they had some quite noticeable Reddit rhetoric. Yes, Reddit fucking rhetoric. Why do you have to go to a Castlevania anime and be like, you know what? I actually think the church are the bad people. What do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? Have you seen the sub-weapons that the Belmont use? And I'm completely ignoring the fact that they wear the cross, usually on their backs, and even in the... I don't know if it was in the anime, but you can see at the very least in games, like in Smash Bros, the handle of the whip is a fucking cross. They use the Bible, they use holy water, they use the fucking cross. The strongest Belmont attack is the fucking Grand Cross. What do you mean? What do you mean they are the bad guys here? You are so annoying. You are so fucking brain damaged that you cannot understand the shit you're writing. Or rather, you don't understand that what you're writing is fucking trash. I get really passionate about this because I really like Castlevania, man. I really like the games. I think they're really cool. And they're butchering it. Fuck! It's worse, man. It is worse than the fucking pachinko machines. For the series official synopsis, I keep reading because I need to burst into flames like this guy. This is an actor gets suddenly in a thrilling setting. The atmosphere, we're already. Also, there's a huge fucking massive problem because these guys do not really understand the Castlevania lore. And let's be real, it's not that expensive, it's not that complex. But they're shoehorning the fucking science clips here. Why are you doing that? No! The science clips was important in 1999 to seal Dracula's castle in it, and later in 2035 when Soma awakens to his dark powers because he's the fucking reincarnation of Dracula. You cannot mix and match. It doesn't make no fucking sense. Holy shit. This guy, of course, as we see here, open up. He, like the little bitch he is, he had his whole account protected for a fucking week because of the fucking backlash. You, sir, are pathetic. Of course, we see an actual vampire. Pronounced however, you know this is gonna be good. Also, we have. I thought it was extremely funny. Shut the fuck up. Where was it? Ah, here. I've seen this making the rounds on Twitter. The new design for Velma in the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it's fucking hideous. It doesn't matter that she's black. The design is fucking horrendous, nevertheless. Right, people were complaining like, bro, this is bullshit. If someone in a big production showed me this sketch, I would fire them immediately, and I agree. I love all these designs. Unfortunate that there is so much scum at the top of the replies. Yes, yes, yes. I know. You're a good boy. You're a great opinion holder. Fuck off, Steve. Fuck off. Holy shit. And this past few days, it's been more than a week already, the guys in Niche Gamer released an opinion piece on the anime. They admit that they only watched the first episode. Holy shit, this is really on point actually. So let's read it. And after Castlevania animated series, spanning 4 seasons, venturing the world of a large video game franchise. This is thoughtfully picked up the events of Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse as its starting point. Makes sense, okay? Alucard, Trevor, Sypha, we didn't get Grant, but yeah, that's whatever. Yeah, with an ample potential for creative storytelling while staying true to the timeline. True, that is true. However, this seemingly promising journey took an unfortunate turn as to far from the essence of Castlevania. Also true. From the very first episode, it was evident that the show's direction missed mark, disappointing those who truly admired the authentic Castlevania experience. Yes, this is a cool series approaches in September, following the Round of Blood storyline. Quote-unquote following. That is a go, actually. Hopes were high that the Netflix had learned from past mistakes. They don't think they made mistakes at all. That is the problem. They think they're the best. No. I wish, but no. Regrettably, the showrunners chose to double down on deviating from the core elements that make Castlevania special. Yes. In this comprehensive feature, a team of dedicated vampire hunters and I delve into the shortcomings of Castlevania, Netflix Castlevania. It's important to note that my critique is probably based on the initial episode, which was enough to reveal a show seemingly driven by cynicism and a desire to subvert the essence of the whole franchise. Really true. Let me have a sip here. still fresh. It was a really good idea to get this bottle for Christmas. Which is a little bit funny. Because my sister was asking me, okay, what do you want for Christmas? For Christmas, rather. And I was like, thermic bottle would be pretty good. And she was like, what the fuck is a thematic bottle? She's a little bit special sometimes, please understand. It is still thermic, though, so it's all okay. Well, the defining charms of Castlevania is in its unforgettable and atmospheric soundtrack. Hard agree, holy shit, Castlevania music. Woo! Beautiful. Which has captivated the fans for years. Surprisingly, the set split should have been a straightforward win for the show. However, Netflix adaptation falls short, and displaying a disregard for the rich musical legacy. Oh my god. Burping like the little pig I am. Displaying a disregard for the rich musical legacy of the video game franchise. So annoying. The OST from Castlevania Theater Curse along offers a treasure trove of possibilities to explore and interpret. Throughout the history of Castlevania games, never single one has been plagued by a subpar soundtrack. Maybe subpar technology, but even then, what they did with the music, absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Even 8-bit vampire killer, bloody tears. Yes, yes, give me more. Give me more, father! I like these games. I really like these games. I will play them a lot, probably, in Spooktober. A lot of releases on the GBA and SNES platforms further expanded this ever-growing library of exceptional musical choices. Heart of Fire in Area of Sorrow. Holy shit! One of my favorites, not gonna lie, one of my favorites. Yet the dismay of fans, a Netflix show squandered the scalding opportunity to create the perfect ambience. Instead of embracing the beloved video game music, the show seems to dismiss it, leaving fans disappointed. Even the most basic utilization of the iconic themes in the show's intro or outro was overlooked by the showrunners, leaving viewers yearning for the authentic Castlevania experience. I like it. I like the situation. Really like it. Chip subversion and character assassination. Oh! This fucking series is plagued by this. Holy shit. When True Roman first raised the screen in Castlevania 3 Dragon's Curse, the opening shot of him kneeling and praying to cross spoke volumes about his character, his deep reverence, unwavering faith, and what nature revealed that his ultimate weapon against Dracula was not just physical strength, but also his unshakable belief. I would have used faith. I don't think that's big of a deal. The original NES game, limiting its storytelling capacity, relied on visuals and atmosphere to convey its message. This NES, and this looks fantastic, man. This looks fantastic. Relied on visuals and atmosphere to convey its message. Nonetheless, it made it eventually clear the real Trevor Belmont was a man deeply rooted in faith. Look, if you're going to be a mortal man fighting someone as wicked and powerful as Dracula, yeah, if you work with the church, yeah, it only makes sense, man. It only makes sense. I understand when we are discussing, oh, Belmont builds for D&D. I don't understand when they're like, Paladin though? That is really understandable. It makes sense. In the animated adaptation by Netflix, however, Trevor's introduction took a different turn. Portrayed as a dragon's love disavow his family's lineage, this show seemed to present him as a godless character, seemingly diverging from the essence of the real Trevor Belmont. Netflix animated show depicts him as a godless bum because the show's primary writer, Warren Ellis, is an insecure atheist who does not know how to write a character like the real Trevor Belmont. Ooh, shots fired. But yeah, come on, man. Look at this drunken, Jon Snow looking ass. What the hell? This is not Trevor. This is a guy cosplaying Jon Snow. What's wrong with you? While the game allowed for ambiguity and abstraction, the adaptation had ample material to work with, but it seemingly overlooked Trevor's true identity. This led to numerous fans to question the writer's approach to this adaptation, especially regarding his portrayal of Faith in the Trees. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but didn't they admit to have never played the games? That is a massive red flag. More red flags than a Soviet Union parade. What the hell, man? Holy shit! The fucking audacity. Funny thing, the exact same thing happened with Dragon Ball Evolution. I want to say the director had never seen or read Dragon Ball. How did you expect to make a good adaptation? It makes no fucking sense. Stop it, man. These guys are just grifters. They are just grifters. I'm so fucking tired of that. Yes, physical character designs. Yes, they're using a net here, but wait, because there are more. The above artwork slides are supposed to be the same character. First two, okay, you can see different design, but yeah, you can understand this kind of Victorian clothing. A little bit more noble here, to be fair. Really cute hairstyle here. Yes, speak 90s, as I said before. And then we have... Anyway. yeah, Isaac was the other big one. Castlevania Round of Blood, originally PC Engine CD game, gained fame for its anime style art and historical accuracy typical of 90s anime. Annette, among the minions Richter sought to rescue, was portrayed with light skin, blue eyes, and lavender hair, perfectly fitting the game's aesthetic. Big 90s, I've said this for, I don't know, an hour already. With Castlevania the Dracula X Chronicles on PSP, a remake of Round of Blood, the character designs are managed to align with Symphony of the Night style. Okay, we get it. Mikojima, known for her masterful Baroque illustration. Yeah, Baroque, not Victorian Baroque, that makes sense. Took on the task, they're not that different though. I think it's a fair mistake making on my part. Introducing some creative liberties while staying true to the essence of the characters. Yes, because of the Night of Tesla showcase those redesigns that deviated significantly from the original depictions. Some viewers found the changes not only jarring, but also offensive and off-putting. I agree. Making it difficult to recognize the characters without prior knowledge. Even with prior knowledge, I didn't fucking know there was an ad. I had to check the casting list to make an educated guess. That is a massive red flag. Netflix's bold attempt to adopt Kojima's real work has faced criticism, especially concerning Anna's transformation from a Victorian era. You see, Brock, Victorian? They're not different. Alabaster-skinned maiden to a dark-skinned, dreadlocked tomboy. This is not the good kind of tomboy, though. I'm pretty sure she's going to be a lesbian with Maria. Concerns arise about the extent of these alterations with the above character Isaac facing the dreaded red-hat casting that is so prominent in Western media. Which makes no fucking sense because this is a fucking drawing once again. In-game Isaac, as far as I know, I haven't played the game, but I have read the wiki extensively and opinions and whatnot. This is supposed to be an extremely wicked and masochist character. Meanwhile, Isaac in the anime was some sort of anti-hero, best friend of tragic villain Dracula. Not a good idea. Grand Honesty was down there too. Yes, absolutely. But the first season run of the Castlevania series and adaptation of the Dracula's Curse, one notable absence left fans disappointed. The exclusion of the Blood character, Grant. Despite the introduction of various original characters, the show failed to incorporate Grant, a fan favorite from the game. Man, you have 4 playable characters. Why not add them as main protagonists? The reasoning is really dumb. I don't remember if they say it in this article. Initially, the animation might have been understandable in the brief for episode first season. However, as subsequent seasons expanded in length, the absence of Grant, one of the characters who changed Trevor, becomes more conspicuous. His intriguing design alone suggests a captivating and morally complex backstory. I mean, what the fuck is it? This pale-looking ass fighting vampires. That thing is a really interesting story, man. The lack of attention to essential game elements raises concerns about Netflix approach interpreting Castlevania. While there may be other issues with the series, this glaring oversight alone has deterred some fans, like the ones mentioned in this feature, from fully engaging with the show. That is them. The reasoning why the producers did that, Grant, is because they didn't like the Dynasty surname. I shit you not, man. I shit you not. And this is not all. This is not all. Because, lo and behold, Dark Souls anime is rumored to be coming to Netflix. Dark Souls anime? What the fuck are you smoking? I don't think Dark Souls works as an anime. Even if it was to be properly made. What do you mean? And people are clamoring like, yeah, I hope they get the Castlevania team. Are you fucking crazy? Do not, man, do not. Holy shit. Also, people, fans of Devil May Cry, start trembling in your boots. Because, yeah, you have on your hands the Castlevania team making that anime. Sad to hear. Extremely sad to hear. And, I don't know, I'm starting to believe this is a fucking psyop. It has to be, man. Because ain't no fucking way we have people in current year asking Netflix to make a fucking Berserk anime. What the fuck is wrong with these people? I will never understand. Why would you do that to yourself, man? Why the fuck would you do that to yourself? It is just crazy. It is just crazy to me. It is just fucking crazy. Why would you do that to yourself? Not even studios in Japan managed to make a proper adaptation, and you want these fucking clowns at Netflix? Holy shit! It's gonna need to be even way worse than the adaptation that released some years ago. The one that was full CGI. It's going to be even worse, man! What's wrong with you? So annoying, but holy shit, man. I'm so sick and fucking tired of these people. These dog shit fucking writers. The best part of all of this, right now, the writer's strike is on full blown and no one gives a fuck. Actually, I've seen way more people celebrating these strikes because they don't have to deal with fucking cringe late night shows spin on their bullshit, okay? And honestly, writers, you made your fucking bed. You made your fucking bed the last 15 years because you're so obnoxious. You're so absolutely incompetent at your job that you have most fans against you. And honestly, you deserve it because constantly, you're trying to spew your fucking bullshit, your fucking Twitter politics and whatnot on shows. And you know what happens? The executives do not want your fucking shows because they're fucking trash. You have to keep trying to attach yourself like a fucking lamprey to big names like Castlevania and holy shit, even Lord of the fucking Rings. Because you know, you know nothing, okay? But the executives understand that, well, if we attach these fucking useless people to big names, we're going to make bank still. That will start to change really soon. Heed my words. But fans, the customers, your target audience do not want to see your fucking bullshit on screen. This is happening with Castlevania, this is happening with the Rings of Power, and this will happen every single fucking time. Because you attach your fucking bullshit to big names just to release this, yes, my original stories. You are weak. You are pathetic. And honestly, when we reach this point, I welcome our new AI overlords. I said it. I fucking said it. I'm not the greatest fan of AI, mind you. I think it is quite wise to be cautious with it. It's a really powerful tool, but it can be done for evil. It can be used for evil. But holy shit, you have lost all possible charity from the fans. We are now in Scorched Earth territory, and I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. Also, speaking of the Runes of Power, it is so fucking funny why that show was absolute fucking bullshit. The story they created was supposed to be a Dragon's Age series, not a Lord of the Rings. That's why most of the events make no fucking sense. Holy shit, I'm losing my goddamn fucking mind with this, man. It's just so annoying. It's just so annoying. And I'm honestly baffled by the amount of people that go, wow, this series is so stunning and brave, man. This is going to be really cool. My Western animes. These fucking drone ass NPCs, man. Holy shit. Why? Why can't you see that they are being extremely racist towards you? Because I've seen a huge amount of black people, I said before, I think, celebrating the Castlevania Nocturne trailer. They are being extremely racist towards black people because they consider that sad, man, sad black people. They can have original characters, so we have to lend them our white characters because they are very famous, so they can properly attach themselves to a famous black-faced character. Fucking brain damage take, man. Fucking brain damage take. And as long as we have stupid people like this, we're not getting away. But trust me. People, most people are starting to wake up. Most people. Oh shit. Another Netflix one. This is gonna be good. And they flop. They've been flopping all around. How the fuck do you miss something like Cowboy Bebop, man? It was not that fucking hard. And it was a massive flop. I hope these guys, especially in Netflix and Hollywood, start losing money by the millions, or even better, by the billions, so that you can finally see their clown behavior, man. Their fucking clown behavior. Holy shit. Okay, I took all of this out of my chest. I feel way better. I feel way better now. I needed to, man. I needed to. This thing pisses me off. Pisses me off a lot. Pisses me out a lot. And without a doubt, I think it's important to talk about this. I think it's important to talk about this. We shouldn't allow these clowns to go like, yeah, we're going to desecrate your hobbies. Nah, man, nah. Anyway, my throat is starting to hurt quite a little bit. I don't think I have much more to say. So yeah, thank you all for coming to my ranting. I hope you had fun, and I hope to see you soonish, maybe. I think I will take a couple of days, quote-unquote break. I'm feeling extremely exhausted. Holy shit, I didn't really sleep today. I think I slept at best 4 hours. I'm not even kidding. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm sleeping so little. I get into bed and I stay there. I empty my mind to relax and try to sleep. And I still managed to just lay there, completely awake for 2 fucking hours. And also, yeah, it's hot, so I don't even want to do anything, actually. But yeah, anyway, thank you for coming by. I hope you had some fun with my ranting. I hope you learned something new. I like learning things. That's really, really good. And yeah, I will see you soonish. So, how the fuck do I say my goodbyes again? Holy shit, I'm struggling already. Anyway, take care, and see ya.